So I am super excited for this month over at Spiegelmom Scraps because we are going to be pairing our stamps with some sequin mixes. So I'm showing you the collection I'm going to use today and the stamp I'm thinking about using. This is all from Heidi Swap's Magnolia Jane collection, which is a collection from last year that I adored and loved and barely used. I think I literally made one layout with it and then it just went back into my stash. And I'm trying really hard to dig into some of these collections this year. If you watched my video yesterday, you saw a video using my Hustle and Heart Amy Tangerine collection, which is the same thing. Bought it all, never used it. So we're going to create a Traveler's Notebook insert page today. This is a new insert that I just started. So in December, I somehow managed to finish 3 of them. I was so excited. So I started one, which is another one that's all of my nature pictures. I am starting this one, which, so I am a lover of art. I love art. Impressionist art is definitely my absolute favorite, but I like a lot of art. I have been to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City 3 times, and I have collected lots of photographs of art. And while I have documented the trips in my regular 12 by 12 scrapbook with my family, I always kind of shied away from putting a lot of the pictures of the paintings into my scrapbook. Kind of because I just feel like who would be interested, right? But I am interested and I love art. So my plan for this Traveler's Notebook is to give each one, and I probably will end up with 2 volumes for this Traveler's Notebook, but it's just going to be all of the amazing artwork that I took pictures of at the Metropolitan Museum. And so the art that we are going to work with today is a picture by John Singer Sargent, and it's the portrait of Madame X. And I thought that the colors and the tones of the painting matched really, really well with my Magnolia Jane papers. So what I'm going to do in this Traveler's Notebook, and you'll see as I continue to work with it, is I'm going to make sure there's a couple things I really want. So I want the names of the paintings, the names of the art of the artist, and then I want the year that the painting was created and a little bit of history. So a little bit of journaling if I know some of it, or the Metropolitan Museum of Art has an amazing website that allows you to get lots of information on paintings, and they have a whole catalog of all of their paintings. So I'm going to use that also as a resource for this particular Traveler's Notebook. So I went ahead and covered both sides of my notebook. I love that paper. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. And it has, I thought the tones in this collection and in those papers match the tones of her dress, and it's just lovely. So what I'm going to do is I grabbed my Dylusions acrylic block, which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful little tool to have if you like to stamp in a Traveler's Notebook, which I do, and you can put it right underneath the pictures, and it gives you a nice flat, you can put it right between the pages, it gives you a nice flat surface to be able to stamp on. It is one of the best tools I have found for this, and it's a really kind of neat product. So I stamped the flowers from that Heidi Swap stamp set up in the top corner, and now I'm going to go ahead and grab this beautiful, and I'm going to ink this stamp up really, really well because I really want the beautiful to be very black and bold for this particular spread. So I'm just rubbing the stamp over my arm just to season it up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp it onto my Traveler's Notebook. So now I went ahead and worked on my title, and it was a very fiddly title, and it took a long time, so I took most of it out because who wants to watch me lay down all these teeny tiny little stickers for this project? And just going to finish that up. Those glittery gold stickers were awesome because They are beautiful. The glitter doesn't fall off of them, and you could move them around a little bit. So that was really awesome. So now I'm searching for numbers. Numbers. I love those tile letter stickers, but I am just about down to my very last little bits of them. So I grabbed one of my October afternoon stickers, and I'm going to use those to write the date that this painting was created up at the top. I'm going to go through the die cut package here and kind of look and see what I like. There was a couple things I knew going in I wanted to grab, so I knew that I wanted this timeless tag for sure. And I decided that I'm going to do my journaling right here on that little rectangle. And then I decided on some of these acetate floral pieces because, see, I put the balloon under there, and I don't like the balloon, but I like how the floral stamps kind of come through the balloon. So what I'm going to do is, instead of a balloon, I'm going to grab some of these tiny little floral pieces, and I'm going to tuck those underneath. And I end up kind of cutting them in half a little bit, just to get them to stretch a little bit further, I guess. And I'm going to try out a couple of things. So I want more florals, but I'm having a hard time finding them in the die cut pack or in the stickers. So I go ahead and grab these Heidi Swap clear stickers, but they're clear. So everything that I'm trying to put down here is just kind of blending in and not really doing what I want it to do. So for me, when all else fails, fussy cut. So there's this gorgeous floral paper in the paper pad, and I had already used fussy cut some of the flowers for the layout I had done previously, so I just fussy cut more of them. So I have two here that are fussy cut and ready to layer up on top of that floral paper. I think one of them's already adhered down. And I have that other one kind of on deck, so it's roughly fussy cut out, but I wasn't sure if I was going to need it or not, and I didn't want to fussy cut it if I wasn't going to use it on this layout. So here is my phone with the information for the painting that I have at my disposal to be able to write some of the things about the artwork, where it was created, and I used my gold pen in the photos and on this video. It looks like you can't see the writing, but in real life you really can see it. It's quite legible. So I'm not sure why it just, you know, funny lighting type stuff, right? So now I'm going to add the last little bits of die cuts and the last little bits of embellishment that I want to this layout. And I do end up fussy cutting out that last flower because I decide that I want to put it down here at the bottom. And again, I was so happy with the stickers in this collection because they're plenty sticky, but you can pull them off and move them around if you need to, which for me is always a positive because I move stuff around constantly. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of put in this floral. You see how I'm like lifting all the letters up because I was really enjoying the look of that, of having, it really gave that side of my spread this like cool like depth effect with having kind of the pattern, the flowers on the pattern that were kind of in the background, and then the fussy cut pieces in the front kind of more in the foreground. And it was really cool how it looks. I really was liking how that was looking. It turned out really, really cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get everything trimmed up, and then I'm going to work with my sequins. So the pack of sequins that I'm using is called Sparkle Ever After, and as of today they're still in the shop and still available. I'm going to go ahead and splatter some Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine onto my layout, and then I'm going to start with the sequins. So these sequins are amazing, and this is the coolness factor for me. There are polka dot sequins in this mix. Polka dot sequins! Ah! Black sequins with silver polka dots. So cool! So I'm going to grab my handy dandy Zots Bling glue dots, and I'm going to sprinkle these gorgeous sequins all over this layout. And I have to admit, I may have picked out a lot of the polka dot ones and made those definitely a showcase because polka dot sequins, you guys, polka dot sequins. You can't go wrong with polka dot sequins. Never. So awesome. So be sure to check those out in the shop. And remember that you can use my code Sara15 to save 15% off of your purchase. Jody also has some Shimmers products on sale this week, so you can get the mists for a discounted price. And these are the larger bottles of mist, which you've seen me use on a number of layouts in different places if you watch my channel quite a bit. And if you are new to my channel, thank you. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to leave a comment. I love comments. And let me know what you would like to see, because I kind of create these videos for my subscribers. I'm pretty good about comments and suggestions and things like that. So if you have any, be sure to leave them below and just be kind. We don't need sour pickles in our comments, right? So I'm just continuing here to grab some of these sequins, add some glue dots, pop them up. Yeah, I love sequins. Love them. They're so pretty. And these are gorgeous. And then we must clean up the sequins, because I need to clean up. I'm a cleaner-upper. That's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those sequins away for another project, and that will complete this Traveler's Notebook spread. I'm going to give you some close-ups on the camera, and then here is that discount code you can use, and stick around because there are a couple really nice close-ups of this thing, and of this layout, and you can see the sequins up close and gorgeous. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.